I will be doing a more in-depth explanation on the rocket-propelled portals. This will have timing comparative tests, setup, function explanations, and origins. Skip to 203 to see testing. So we start by making a downward conveyor. To do this you will use a down-facing jet connected to a spring and block like I did as shown. Then you turn on the jet, and while the jet is running you anchor your block. This will turn your block into a down-force conveyor at 100 speed, which is the speed of the jet I used. The conveyor will push you towards the ground faster, as you see when you stand on it or jump on the bottom of it. You can make it faster by using a purple jet or something, but I'm just going to be showing it at 100 speed instead of the purple jet's 200 speed. Next I will be showing the tube itself. The tube works by spawning you in a portal, and then the roof pushes you down into a small hole which is 1 by 2 studs. Since the hole is so small the walls touch your character, and since the walls have a downward force from the conveyor it will push your body down much faster than normal. This helps increase your speed by a lot, but the tubes aren't the cheapest in a large amount, so it depends on your resources. Next I am attaching the down conveyor to it. This is a very odd process if you have it floating like I do, because something needs to be unanchored for a conveyor to affect it before you then anchor it. This means I have to unanchor the tube and the conveyor block without them falling. To do this I just placed a block on the conveyor that was anchored, scaled the conveyor into the tube, unanchored the tube and conveyor, anchored it back, delete the old anchored block, and I was done. Now the tube will have a downward conveyor. Here I am just testing and showing how much faster it is with the down conveyor. With a wing jetpack and flying into the bottom of a block you will slowly glide down to the ground, but with a downward force conveyor you go down at extreme speeds. This shows that the down conveyor does in fact work and is not just something we say to feel cool lol. I am also going into the portal sim to show how much faster visually the rocket-propelled portal is. The portals themselves are always at the same exact height, so I am not cheating. As you can see, the rocket-propelled one is much faster than a regular portal. I am not speeding up the video any, I don't know how to edit that well, this is just how it works. The rocket-propelled portal is just much faster because of the down conveyor. Now I will be doing a timed comparison from 100 blocks, which is 200 studs. This will fully prove the definitive answer that the rocket-propelled portal is faster and also show how much faster it is. Here I am finishing setting up the conveyor at 100 blocks up. As I stated earlier, this is a slightly tedious process to do correctly whenever you have the tube floating, so it takes a decent amount of time to get it fully set up. You have to do the whole unanchoring and anchoring process again, and it took a bit for me to do. The timing I am using does start at around 0.45 seconds, so it isn't the exact time, but it will be used for both of the portals, so nothing will be different in the testing. After a while I got it set up, and as you can see from me hitting my head on the bottom of it, it is definitely working. So I timed the normal portal, and from 100 blocks it was 2.18 seconds. Please note again, my timer did start at around 0.4 seconds, but it will also do that for the rocket-propelled one, so it still is equal. So it was a decent speed, but not too special. I ran through it a few more times so you can time it yourself, or just see that the timing and speed doesn't really change. When testing the rocket-propelled one it was 1.75 seconds. This means that the rocket-propelled one is 0.43 seconds faster, which is an exponential amount. This also means that the rocket-propelled portal is 0.0043 seconds faster per block, which is actually a decent amount considering how many blocks are in a tube and such. Now that you know the different timings, how it works, how it is set up, and how it looks, I will talk about its short origins. So Barky, Tron and I were trying to make the portal drop faster so we could get our grinder to 600 gold per minute. We were both testing different ideas and he came up with this for his. This was the best one we found, so we went with it. That's the origin. I know it's really short, but that's it, and that's also it for the video.